Good day, students. Welcome to computer class. Our topic for today is Internet. Internet means international network. International network is a global collection of many different types of computers that are linked together to share file or resources. The international network is a collection of many different types of computer that are linked together for the purpose of sharing files and resources. Then the Internet was launched on October 29, 1969, when the United States, the US, when they funded a project, they sponsored a project that developed a national computer networks, which was a way to connect different computers together. And this project was called Advanced Research Project Agency Network, ARPANET. Advanced Research Project Agency Network, ARPANET. Now, we want to look at the benefits of the Internet. What are the benefits of the Internet? You know, when we are making use of an Internet, we are also benefiting from it. So the first one is information exchange. Then the second one is online banking, e-entertainment, e-commerce, e-education. Now, I want to take it one after the other by starting with information exchange. That is the act of sending and receiving information through the Internet across the world. The act of exchanging information across the world. It can either be through social media, for example, WhatsApp, Facebook, instant message, WhatsApp chat room, instant message, then Instagram and others. Then with the use of email services, electronic mail, we can also exchange information by sending and receiving of information, by sending and receiving of messages through our email, you know, across the world. Then we have online banking. That is banking online with mobile application. That is, we can bank online, we can make transactions online in our home through our mobile phone, in our own comfort, at the comfort of our own, in our own abode, without visiting any of the banks. Now, how can we do this? That is, we can transfer money online, we can send money online, we can as well receive money online, we can pay for school fees online. School fees can be paid online, bills can be paid online. So online banking is also the benefits of the Internet. Then we have e-entertainment, means electronic entertainment. That is the art of entertaining ourselves through the Internet. You know, after the work of the day, we need to relax, to have the relaxation time. We can visit online by entertaining ourselves through YouTube. For example, we can watch movie through YouTube. We can read news through the Internet. We can watch, we can view pictures through the Internet. How about e-commerce? That is the act of buying and selling of goods through the Internet. You know, individual go online to make order list. We buy online. We shop online. So that's part of the benefits of the Internet. When you make order from online, you receive your order at your doorstep. That's part of the benefits of the Internet. Then we have e-education. E-education, electronic education, in the sense that we can study online. We can study in other countries by still being in Nigeria. As we are in Nigeria today, you can study in USA, you can study in other parts of the world, then without leaving your own country. How can that be possible? You register online, and that one is also known as e-registration. When you register online, some examples of the universities that we can register online. We can register with University of Oxford, Oxford University, University of Nicosia, and so on. Then it makes communications to be effective. The Internet makes communications to be effective. How? That is, you receive the real-time information through the Internet. Don't forget, the benefit of the Internet is also known as the advantage of the Internet, or merit of the Internet. Now, I want us to look at the abuses of the Internet. That is, the disadvantages of the Internet, then the merit of the Internet, also known as the misuse of the Internet. Number one is pornography. That is, the act of displaying nude or naked pictures and sexual materials on the Internet. And don't forget, all these can destroy the moral value of young boys and girls in the world today. Then, how about cybercrime? cybercrime, that is fraud which is carried out by imposters, by prowlers, the fraudsters who use the internet for dishonest purpose. They gain access to some people's information through the internet. How about plagiarism? That is the act of stealing individuals' information through the internet, copy and stealing of documents through the internet without the knowledge of the owner. Then we have hacking. That is, this is when an unauthorized person is illegally gaining access to a computer system and tamper with information there. That's one of the abuses of the internet. How about spamming? That is the act of sending unsolicited messages to one's email address with other motive. That is with the intention of gaining access to such accounts. They are hacking accounts of others. They are spamming accounts of others. All these are the abuses of the internet. There are some other abuses like software piracy. That is the act of copying software from the internet without the permission of the owner. Some will even copy and sell to earn their own living. This is wrong. Then how about worms? How about virus? Now, I want to tell us the full meaning of worms. Worm is being known as write once, read many. That is, if worms enter your system, if worms sneak into your system, the system will be faulty. The system will malfunction. The system will not work effectively. How about virus? That is the vital information resource under siege. The full meaning of virus is vital information resource under siege. Now, some internet users intentionally send worms or virus to attack network and servers, making everything to slow down or to stop the operation. Now, I want us to look at the internet main browsers. Internet main browsers. That is the package that you can use to browse the internet when you subscribe. Okay? After getting your data bundle, you still need to visit the internet with the use of internet main browsers. There are some other, there are so many internet main browsers, but there are some that are main, that are real one. For example, we have the oldest one, which is the Netscape Navigator. Netscape Navigator is still in use till date. We have Mozilla Firefox that is common to everyone. We have we have Google Chrome that is common today. How about Edge, the latest one? We have a UC browsers. We have a Google. We have Opera Mini. Then we have a Safari. All these, they are called internet main browsers. Now, let us look further by looking at the features of the internet main browsers. You know, when you are making use of a particular thing, you need to look at the features, okay? The feature of that thing. For example, the features of internet main browsers. For example, when we launch the internet main browsers, there are some things that we will see there, okay, that we can make use of. For example, the title bar. Title bar will display the title of the page. Then we have menu bar. The menu bar contains menus. For example, file, bookmark, tools, view, history, app, and so on. Then there's another one called toolbar. Toolbar is where the backspace button, that is when you have to click on backspace, that is to return to the previous page. The toolbar can be found there. Then we have home button. Then we have a refresh button, and so on. How about address bar? Address bar will display the uniform resource locator, the URL of the same website or the website address. Then there's another one that is called the favorite. Under this favorite, you know, you will have a favorite website where you can, at least you can be checking on a daily basis. So you can keep your favorite website there. Then we have bookmark. That is, you know, that you are working on a particular web. That is, you don't want to be closing it. You can bookmark the page. The moment you launch the internet, the bookmark will be there for you to access immediately. Now, why making use of this internet? Okay, we have the basic terms, the terminologies on the internet. What are the terminologies? We have browse. To browse is also known as to surf. Some people call it browse, some call it surf. Browsing, also known as what? Surfing. That is, the moment you are browsing the internet, you are also surfing the internet. That is, to get some information, to visit some pages through the internet. Then we have browsers. Then, I mentioned internet main browsers the other time. Under the browser, as one of the terminologies of the internet, I mentioned Opera the other time. I mentioned Google Chrome. Then Google itself, we have Edge, Internet Explorer, Netscape Navigator, Phoenix. All these are internet browsers. Then we have download. Download as one of the terminologies of the internet. That is the act of getting information from the internet to your remote system. That's what we call download. That is, you have an information through the internet, then you download the information you withdraw the information from the internet to your system. That's what we call download. Then there's another one that is being called upload. That is, uploading means you have a file on your system, then you transfer the file from your system to the internet. That's upload. Then also known as what? Uploading. Then we have chat room as one of the basic terminologies of the internet. Chat room, like a Facebook chat, where some people gather together to share knowledge, where some people gather together to meet with old people, to old friends. Then we have WhatsApp as one of the examples of the chat room. WhatsApp, we call it group WhatsApp, where some people will gather together from different places. Then we have to communicate, to share files, to send information, to receive information. Then we have email, electronic mail, as one of the basic terminologies of the internet. The electronic mail, that is the act of sending and receiving of messages through the internet. Then we have home page. When you launch the internet, the first page, the actual first page that you will see when you launch the internet, it is called a home page. Then we have another one, which is what? Web page. That is, the web page contains documents on the website. The document on the website, it is being known as what? As web page. Other terms of the internet is website. A website is a collection of web pages that can be owned by an individual or government agency. Then we have protocols on the internet. What are the protocols? That is the rules, the standard and the rules of the internet. Don't forget, the connection between a system and the server needs what? Needs protocol. For example, IP. The full meaning of IP is Internet Protocol. That is the kind of protocol that can link a client system and a server system for the purpose of sharing files and resources. Then we have TCP. TCP is Transmission Control Protocol. That is the kind of protocol that is in charge of controlling the transmitting aspect, of file or resources. Then we have FTP. FTP means File Transfer Protocol. That is the rules and the regulations that guide the sending and receiving of file through the internet. Then we have SMTP. SMTP means Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. And this is in charge of the sending and receiving of email services. Then we have HTTP. HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. We have HTML, Hypertext Markup Language. Then URL, Uniform Resource Locator. Now, because I want to link the three together, so that's why I'm going to give an explanation on the three. HTTP, HTML, and URL. These are the three technologies used by Sir Tim Berners-Lee for the development of WWW, and they are part of the internet protocols today. Don't forget, we have ISP, Internet Service Provider. That is, those that are in charge of distributing internet across the world. In summary, I just want to tell us that internet is the actual physical network that connects different computer networks together all over the world. Now, we've mentioned the benefits of the internet, the abuses of the internet, the terminologies of the internet, and the features of the internet main browsers, then the main browser itself. So I want us to look at it very well. May God help us. Good day.